Hi Leo, welcome to your December general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This will not resonate with every Leo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Leo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of December, to ask what do you need to know about December, what should you be aware of in order to keep an eye out for or even celebrate, and to ask if there's anything that is unclear to be made clear now through this message for you. And this can impact any aspect of your life, whether it's in love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, home and family life. But whatever Spirit would like to say shall be said, and I hope it's what's been weighing the heaviest in your heart and on your mind. If you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome to this space at this time, this is in regards to angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to invite them to this space now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started, Leo. I will be using my sound bowl to clear the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit because I don't want your ears to hurt. Alright, let's get this started. What a beautiful vision. Okay, so what I saw, Leo, first I saw a cave. It was a cave, clearly. And then slowly and surely, like a lion came out of that cave looking proud and strong. You know, ready to take on the world. That's the energy it felt. I don't know, Leo, if you've been in hermit mode for the past few months, or if the world has put you in hermit mode because of COVID-19, because of everything that's been going on. But Leo, I just need to say for some of you, you are so needed in this world. There's a lot of light you bring to people's lives. There's a lot of hope and inspiration just having you around, to your closest friends, your family members. And I feel, Leo, I don't know if something has hurt you or again, just you wanted to detach, which you should absolutely do. We all need those times. But I feel in December, it's your time to shine. It's your time to bring yourself back out into the world. I don't know if some of you are healers or you're teachers. You inspire in some way so many people. And in December, I feel that pull, that urge, that calling for you to step back out again, either to just help some people in your community, help some people in your close friendships, your family members, even a lover perhaps. But yeah, I just think that your spirit, your light is so beautiful. And I don't think it's anything to hide, Leo. I understand that we all get tired and stressed. I take those times out too. But December, you are going to be known. I don't know why it came out that way, but that's just a small message for some of you. Let's see what the cards have to say for my beautiful Leos in the month of December. Let's get this going. Tell me more. What is happening for my beautiful Leos in the month of December? Maybe some of you are recovering. I don't know if that's health. I don't know if that's mental health. But I feel like healing, recovery energy that you've been doing, Leo, up until December. Now you're recharged, or you'll feel recharged. Some of you may still be in that process. Okay, someone wants to come out. Taking action. Yes, Leo. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to start pursuing everything it is that you've been wanting to do in your life. That, you know, you had your break, you had your rest. And now it's ready to put your ideas to motion, to put those applications in, to reach out to those people, to start dating again. If you guys have been healing from a breakup, a separation, I do think you are going to see your life change in big ways through the action you put into it. You know, a lot of people believe manifestation or the universe has to do all the work for us, and all we have to do is sit and wait. That's not the truth. You know, a lot of people still have the same mindset and yet expect this huge change, and it's not going to happen when you believe that the world is out to get you, when you believe that nothing good is ever going to happen for you. That's the mindset you're going to stay in, and that's what's going to be reflected outside of yourself. But Leo, I do feel the time you needed to take a break, it has served you. It truly has. It has raised your vibration, it has recharged you, it has refreshed you, and now you're ready. I don't know what it is that you have planned. It feels maybe even something more personal for yourself, like taking a trip, taking a vacation, or again, reconnecting with people you haven't heard from in a long time. I don't know. People are going to be very happy to see you in their DMs again, or you in your in their text messages. And even if you reach out to the people, they don't respond, maybe that's a sign that you've outgrown the situation, or the situation has outgrown you, or whatever, right? You're in a different place than where you once were before this month, Leo. So I think there's a lot of new inspirations coming in, new people, new connections. But Leo, the way you can meet spirit, the universe, halfway is taking the action you need to take, making the steps that you need to make in order to get to where you want to go. I feel some of you have just been waiting for the right moment, the right time, but it feels a bit like it's just, you're saying that to yourself because you're afraid to move forward. You're afraid to change. And Spirit's telling you there's no need to be afraid. So this card says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. The whole world is open to you right now, Leo. This is what Spirit is saying. What do you want to manifest? What is it? Have the intentions, have the prayer, take the action, and you will get there. You will. I do feel, you know, that saying, the world is your oyster. I think you guys are in prime energy to start getting 2022 or closing up 2021 the way you want it to start growing, or how you want things to end. I don't think you'll be disappointed the more you start taking those steps. And it may feel scary at first, but again, I think, Leo, you have all that it takes. You know, and if something doesn't work out, it just means there's something better, honestly. And I know that's easier said than done. I get it, okay? But I truly think that Spirit is giving you this encouraging lift up, this push, because Spirit wants to work with you. Spirit wants to co-create with you. But you can't expect Spirit to do it all by itself. And I know you can do it, Leo. Spirit knows you can do it. This card wouldn't come out any other way if that wasn't the case. Wow, all right, let's keep going. Tell me more about December for my beautiful Leos. Storm warning with number 10. Okay, so this feels, who else got the storm warning? I believe Aquarius did. So if some of you have Aquarius in your chart, I definitely suggest checking out the Aquarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. It was a beautiful reading. But this is different than what I felt for Aquarius's. Storm warning. So some of you may be affected by the weather that's going on right now, wherever you are living. But really what I feel with this more so than anything is that there's no obstacle you can't get through, Leo. And sometimes Spirit has to shake things up for us to realize how unhappy we are with the situation we're living in, or if it's not so much unhappiness, how much more we want for ourselves. And I think this is kind of coming forward for me as like a tower moment for a lot of you guys. Maybe there's something that you are being urgently called to do, some sort of action you're going to be asked to take, and you're not going to have a lot of time to think about it. Or Spirit saying, you know, make the changes you want to make now. Not because it'll be too late but because right now is the prime energy to do so. You're at the climax, you're at the pinnacle, you're at the apex, let's just say. And the longer you wait to take the actions you need to take to make the changes you want to have in your life, the more things are going to get complicated, is what I feel with this. Now, others of you, if you are taking those steps, I don't know if everyone's going to be happy by it, but this feels more people who are like trying to hold on to you, Leo, in a certain way that, again, you've outgrown. Or because you've done that time to recharge, to heal, to rest, you know, you have a different strategy, you have a different approach, you have a different mindset. And I do feel for some of you this storm warning is kind of changing or ending even, as this is a number 10. Things that aren't going to prosper you, aren't going to fuel you, aren't going to inspire you. I don't know if those are specific relationships. I don't know if that's a specific job. But it feels like, Leo, anything that isn't going to add to your fuel, your fire, it'll be used as a burning wood, you know, to help. You know, if you're not going to help me, if you're not going to support me, then I'll use this energy to redirect it to something that is going to better serve me. Now, if a situation does happen where you weren't expecting it to, you felt like you weren't prepared to go through it, truly and honestly, the universe doesn't give us situations that we're not prepared for. And every situation that appears as a challenge is meant to motivate us, to provide our own resolution solutions. But I also feel, Leo, with the storm warning, you're going to be that solution in someone's life, or in a job crisis, or someone's going to call you in need of help in time of stress, anxiety, I don't know, and you're going to be that healing light, Leo, for someone out there. And it doesn't feel like a toxic relationship. It does feel like someone who hasn't spoken their emotions and who's left a lot bottled up, who feels you're the only one they can trust in disclosing something that's been very hard in their life. But it's because you're so healing, so loving, so... I just can't describe your energy. The ones I'm picking up on right now. It's beautiful. And I know I say that word a lot, but I don't know how else I'll just describe it. Bountiful. You bring energy to other people that they can't get out of themselves, or think they can't get, until they start, you know, healing. But as you know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there's a good amount of people who would rather just stay the same, be a victim, be angry at the world. But Leo, I do feel like even in times of crisis, or even with the amount of media sent our way that is so fear-based, that is meant to be clickbait for us to just freak out over, I feel a lot of you are starting to pull away from mass media, or starting to unplug from this collective that is just so obsessed with being scared, being angry. And we have enough fear, anger, and hate in this world. We need more love, light, and inspiration and hope. And I think that that's what you provide. Even when you find yourself struggling to do so, I think a lot of you have a lot of faith and hope in your heart that just needs to get refueled from time to time. But you are Leo. You have that lion's heart. That is inherited to you. That is your gift. So even if a situation happens in your life that seems shocking, that seems unexpected, that maybe even a bit scary, you're going to get through it. You're going to face it and deal with it. And others of you where it's outside of your life, maybe a friend's life, or just the world in general, I think you're going to bring a lot of healing to the situation too. And even if there's someone that may want to argue with you, dispute you, I think you're at a place of grace right now where you just let them stew. Let them stew in their own anger, in their own limited mind, in their own inability to open up to a different perspective or a different opinion. I don't know. a lot of different messages there. But whatever the storm warning is for you, Leo, it's all part of the journey. It is meant to grow you, or you're meant to help heal it. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. And you will rebuild. The situation will rebuild. Whatever gets taken away or whatever ends will be replaced. And what will survive is meant to still be in your life. And this is a saying I say. I came up with it one day meditating, and it's on my personal Instagram bio, but continue to rise. And what doesn't rise with you was meant to be left behind. Anyway, let's keep going. Tell me more for my beautiful Leos in December. Maybe even some of you are, I'm hearing you're volunteering in some way. That's kind. Volunteers are needed. Tell me more. Tell me more for my beautiful Leo spirit. There we go. Angel of Addiction Healing. Whoa, okay. And what it says here is this is a time of positive transformation and healing. Beautiful, wow. So even for some of you during this break, during this healing, or maybe even if some of you are still going through this, like I said, it's deep shadow work. Deep shadow work that a lot of people are afraid to do, want to avoid. But the problem with avoiding shadow work is that it manifests and it starts taking over your light, your energy, your soul. The ego starts to run everything. But you're brave enough to do this, Leo. Some of you may be healing addictions, and that doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol, even if it is per se. It could be codependency. It could be, you know, addiction to other people's validation of you. Which I don't know why you would need, because you already are so loved. You have so many connections to the divine, to your spirit guides, but that inner fire of yours is just uncomparable to what a lot of other people have. And so maybe also, Leo, you're helping people with their problems, with their addictions, with their issues in their life. A lot of you are healers. I get that. I feel it. And I feel, you know, this lady in the blue hood, I believe it's a lady, it could be a man, I guess. But I felt Mother Mary energy. I don't know if you've been praying to Mother Mary. If you work with Mother Mary, she's not just like a Catholic Christian idol. Mother Mary is a very compassionate, healing, loving energy that anyone can get in touch with, in touch to. And so maybe Mother Mary is reaching out to you, Leo, to help heal you, or to let you know you have that healing effect on others. But there is major transformation happening in your life. You see those two snakes? Some of you may be going through a Kundalini rising, awakening, which is completely transforming everything. What happens is that when we start to change major aspects within ourselves, the rest of the world changes around us. We see things in a different way, a different perspective, a different light. And even if you guys did go through something very difficult in 2021, maybe even 2020, as we all kind of did, you're not the same scared, afraid, fear-based person maybe than you once were. You're realizing you have more power in this situation than you think you do. Sure, some things are completely out of our control, but I think, Leo, with your understanding of how you can respond, how you can take action, and how you can move forward, that in itself, that consciousness of what you can do to fix things or heal things or to make things better, is what's going to change everything else around you. Yeah, blue's coming through very strongly. You could be wearing blue. Your aura color could be blue, your favorite color, I don't know. But more than throat chakra, I just feel this blue color is being a healing energy. And if there was destruction, if there was chaos in the beginning of December or even just before December happened, it's all going to be restored. Everything is going to change for the best, Leo. Some of you are afraid of this change. Others of you have been waiting for this change to happen, to shake things up, to get you going and moving forward. And maybe some of you have realized that you've stayed complacent for too long in a situation, relationship you aren't happy with anymore, or you just don't, it's not providing anything to you anymore. Now, some of you, I also feel, I didn't really get this until I looked at this card here. And there may have been someone in your life that you had to heal deeply from, who, I don't know if this is, it feels either like a romantic partner you had in your past or a parent. And they were manipulative. I do feel they were controlling, or, you know, they were secretive. But there was just some pull to them that you couldn't tear apart from. You couldn't understand. Even when they hurt you, you still loved them in this way. And that to me is a huge indication of a karmic contract. That this person, you had to meet them, you had to endure the chaos of what they provided in your life in order to seal a karmic contract between the two of you. But the good news is that it's over now. I do feel, or that, you know, if it is a parent, I think you've accepted you're never going to change them. And what you can do is put boundaries in. You can, you know, decide how much time you'll interact with them. And the second they start picking, prodding, criticizing, you just step up and walk away instead of engaging. You're not baited by them anymore. That's what I'm getting from this. Wow. Maybe the snake has some resonance with you. Snake totem energy. Or this person was a snake. I don't know. Maybe a snake tattoo. Let's keep going. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about December for my beautiful, powerful Leos. Strength. Undertaking action. I mean, this is your card, Leo. You're coming out in your own reading. Powerful, strong, determined. You're not going to get triggered anymore as badly as you used to. Sure, there may be some things that still kind of irk you, but it's not going to be the same reaction. People can't get under your skin. Situations can't get under your skin the way they used to. And to some aspect, the way you allowed it to. But again, from realizing that, and this is a journey I went through on myself, I realized how much of my power I was giving away to people who wanted to see a reaction from me. I gave my power away. And maybe in some aspects you resonate with that message, but you don't, not anymore, Leo. I'm hearing, oh hell no. Okay? And others of you, because this is undertaking action, like, you have built up the courage, the strength, and the will to do what it takes to make the changes happen in your life. And that's a blessing. That's a gift that so many of us overlook because it isn't something material. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Two of Cups under storm warning. Okay. So, Cancer energy. The good thing is that this is an upright, right? Different messages for different groups of you. So, for some of you that are helping someone in need, or someone is asking for your assistance, or even, Leo, you're asking for someone's support, someone's help, it will be helpful. You will be healed. You'll heal them. You guys are going to be bonded after working through together this storm or whatever crisis has happened. That doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like the storm is the relationship between the two of you. It feels like what you two using your relationship is help getting through. But others of you, again, if some of you are realizing the action you need to take is by providing boundaries, you know, telling people your expectations, telling people what your plans are, some people aren't going to realize they're not going to have you around as much. And that's going to trigger them. But I feel that's the test coming up, Leo. Are you fully ready to accept a new life? The life you want to have. The life where you're in control, you're in power, and you can help and you can heal. But it won't take too much of you. It won't leave you dry. It won't leave you barren. But it will fuel you just as you're fueling others. And if someone wants to, try to stifle you, try to hold you back, that's the first sign of cutting them loose with love and compassion, or just with no response at all. But for a lot of you, I do think you're helping the situation here. Just being that light, being that love, being that support. This is cup energy. Let's keep going. Ooh, and then the Queen of Cups. Nice. More Cancer energy. If you guys are Cancer Leo cuspers, or if you have Cancer in your chart, check out the Cancer reading to see if there's messages for you there. But with Angel of Addiction Healing and with Queen of Cups, yeah, I think a lot of you question your light, question your sensitivity, and question your love based on someone else who wasn't ready or able to receive it. And I feel that that's nothing on you, Leo. And I feel some of you do need to be kinder to yourselves, more appreciative of yourselves. And even if you don't get the love from that one person you've been waiting to fulfill your love, to fulfill your cup, you need to realize it's been within you all along. That cup you've been looking for outside of yourself. The thing is that we can't receive or give what we don't have. We can't give what we don't have. Excuse me. And we won't be ready to receive if it's something we don't know we can get. So what I mean by that is that if we don't feel worthy of love, when it presents itself, we're going to close ourselves off to it. And I don't know if that's something you've been experiencing or someone that you love right now is experiencing. And maybe some of you are helping a friend, a family member, a coworker get out of a toxic situation even. But with this energy that I've been feeling this entire time, you are a healer. Your love is valued. You're empathic, kind, caring. And that's what the world needs right now. A lot. You are what the world needs right now. Even in a grand scheme of things, if you're an emotional or an inspirational speaker, a healer, or even just to your close friends, your inner network. You are the Queen of Cups that is so caring and giving and healing. And that's, whether they say it to you often or not, you're very appreciated and very loved. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is in the past. This is at the bottom of the deck. This is maybe what you were healing from, or some of you felt like before you had to move in silence. You had to walk on eggshells with people who, you told the truth, you spoke your truth, you put boundaries in, and they'd get upset. So you had to be Seven of Swords energy sneaking around. But if you had to hide any part of yourself, any part of your truth, that's what made you unhappy. That's what made you realize that you were living a life where you were in a relationship or you were in a situation that needed to change. And you're absolutely right, Aquarius energy. And it's all going to change, Leo. You don't have to hide yourself anymore. You don't have to accommodate. You don't have to wait for things to happen, change to happen. It is happening through your own action, your own will, your own strength. And then Spirit's going to meet you halfway. Everything's about to change. Wow. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one more card. And this is going to be an affirmation for you guys. And you can use this affirmation when you're feeling down, when you're feeling sad. In December, you can come back to this. Or even if you just want to continue to use it every day to raise your vibration. Let's see what this affirmation is. Okay, sorry, Leo. The time on my camera was running out, and that's why I was looking at it. But right when I overturned the card, it stopped recording. But this is such a great message. This is what Aries received. And it says, hope is the conduit for miracles. You're regaining your hope back, your faith back, your inspiration back, that beautiful, that great Leo fire energy. So, if some of you already have that hope, that faith, that inspiration, it's just getting fueled further for you to make the changes you want to make. And others of you know it's coming back. It's coming back. And that light that shines so brightly in you, although you felt a little down, dim for some, it never faded. It never faded. It just needed time. And here you are, back in your power, back in your strength, to make the change happen. And 2022 could be a year of miracles for you, Leo. Just from the work you've been doing up until this point. It's making it all happen. What a great reading. Thank you so much for joining me here, Leo. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your month in December. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.